Now I'm going to talk about the components, the video components. Here we can see in video components, here there are 6 components. They are video view, video source view, video view list, video source list view, and this is the video wall and Ramen window. We usually use the video wall and Ramen window in the meeting room or in the exhibition. Here you can see this image. This is the video wall in one of our meeting room. And also you can use these video components to doing the switch, like the channel switch. Here I have set an image source for this video source view and the video source for this video source view and the video source list view. These two are 2 image source, and we preview the interface. Here we can see it can show the image source here, but the video source in preview here cannot be played. And here we can set the source in the video source view to the video view, and we can remove from it, or we can change the source. The source type of the video view need to be set. If it is set to the image source, like I have set it to image source, so here I can set the image source to the video view. If it is set to the video source, then I can't set the image source to the video view. I can only set the video source. And the same to the video list view. And for the video wall, here we can see some actions, and I'm going to upload this project. Here I have added events for the video wall and the Ramen window to print the UI data, and the event will execute when they change. The video wall is the video source type, and the Ramen window is the image source type. So here we come to video wall first. For the video wall, here if we click on a sub window in the video wall and hold the mouse, then move to another window, then it will splice the window. And the action here is splice, and the rest are the information. The in here is 1, 2 because I spliced the number 1 and 2 window. The ID is VW video wall 1 and underline 2. And if we double click on the window, it will crop the window. Then if we double click on the last window that is spliced before, the action will be split. And if we splice the number 1, 2, this is the number 4 and number 5 window, here you'll see the action is splice, and in is 1, 2, 4, 5, 1, 2, 4, 5. And ID is video wall 1 underline 5. So the ID is the kitty corner 1 and 5. If we splice, this is 4, this is 2, 3, 5, 6. The ID would be video wall 2 and 6. And if we set the source on the video wall, the action would be source set. And if we remove it, the action would be source remove. And for the roaming window, we can set the source on the roaming window first. The action is new because I create a new window in the roaming window. And if we add one more, the action will be new. And if we change the source of the window, the action will be source set. And if we move the window, the action will be move. And if we stop moving it, the action will be move n. If we change the size of it, the action will be resize. And we stop, the action will be resize n. And here we can see the image of Fast and Furious is at the top. And if we click on the image of the Captain America, the action will be top set. The image of the Captain America will be set on the top, and the action will be top set. And the move n action, it is because I click on the window. And we can see this, the Fast and Furious image is covered on these 6 windows. So if we double click on it, it will for this 6 window. And the Captain America will for these 4 window. And if we double click on it again, it will recover. And if we long press on it, hold on it, it will for all the roaming window. And also we can remove the source, and the action is remove. So the action of the roaming window and the video wall, I have listed them out. These are the actions for the roaming window and the video wall. So here, if we want to code for these components, here we can say if the UI data, the action is source set or what? Source set. Then we can do some actions in it. And here we can set a button to get the data of the video wall and the roaming window. We get the roaming windows data. Here we use UI get the roaming window data. We print the data and we print the data and the layout in console. And print layout, upload it. we set the source on the ramen window and get the data. Here we can see this is the data. We copy it. And layout. If we want to program for a button to set the ramen window, if we want to set the data, all of these information are what we need. And if we want to set the layout, all of these information are what we need. And here we can clearly see that these are the JSON objects. So if we want to program to set the ramen window or the video wall, we need to use JSON objects. And if we want to code for the video view, the video view, you can use it to switch the channel. Here we change the source. Oh, I didn't set I set one to print the UI data. And we set the source on it. Here we can see the UI data. So here we can check the name of the source. If the name is like the video name, if the video name is video source 1, then you can switch to another channel, something like this. And let's come to set the ramen window by programming. And we set a button to set ramen window, set its data. And as I said before, we need to use the JSON object. So here we need to increment the JSON object. We can see for the ramen windows data, there are two JSON objects. One is the window, and the other one is the whole data, the complete data. So we need to increment two JSON objects. One is data. The other is the Windows data. And here we program for this button. We need to use the JSON put to put every information to the object. Here we put the Windows data first. Here we need the video name, we need these data. So we put into window data. The key is video name. The value is, we name it source 1. And put the width and height of the window. Put the height. And put the coordinate x and y. And put y. Then the lock. False. The ID. The ID of the first window we set in the roaming window is 1, and the second window is 2. The third window's ID is 3, and so on. Then we need to put the layout. I'm sorry, the layer. And the URL. We can set another image. We copy another URL. This one. And then we need to put these information in the data. So Windows data. Or we can say it is the source data. And for the roaming window data, we need to put the logical and physical screen, row, and column. Put it need to be noticed that the name, the key of these You can't mess them. It should be the same as the datas. So here is the physical screen role. And the physical screen clone. And resolution. The screen layer. The screen layer here is to set the number of source that you can put in the Ramen window. If the screen layer is 5, then you can put 5 sources in the Ramen window. If it is 2, then you can only put 2 sources in the Ramen window. Then we need to put the Windows data. The key is window, and the value is window data. And then UI display, choose the Ramen window. Here we can choose to set the data layout and the window data. If we want to set the window data, then it only needs this. Here we are setting the data, so we need all of them. The value is data. Then we upload the project. And you see the V screen alone is undefined. Is that wrong? Oh, yeah. It must be JSON array. Yes, the Windows data is the JSON array. So here we need to increment one more JSON array to put the Windows data. And we're back to the code. Here, JSON add. The window data and add the window data. Then here is to put the array and upload it again. Set. Here it successfully set the image to the ramen window. And that's all for the video components.